I think we are who we feel we are to the core, who we treat ourselves to be. How we kind of picture ourselves in our head is initially who we become. And for some reason, for years, I have done so much to better myself. I went through a giant weight loss. I went through leaving my job to pursue graphic design. I learned all this camera photography stuff, so much to learn. The streaming stuff, the social networking, and finding myself overall. I've made so much progress with myself, and I've worked so hard for it. And I think if there's one thing people can agree with about me, it is, at the very least, I work hard. People can't take that away. But where does that hard work go? Where has it gone for years? And for some reason, I find myself always thinking in the back of my head that this is only momentarily. Some point, I will do something to fuck it up. And I don't know where it stems. I don't know if this comes from childhood or, through my teenage years, but I always remember just having that feeling of, this is fun now, but it won't last. I'll fuck it up. When it came down to me losing all that weight, I knew in my head I would fuck it up. I knew I would give up. Maybe not long term, but during that duration, I would. And I did. I knew that with graphic designs that in some way I would fuck it up. And I did. I guess what I'm trying to really do this year and in the last couple years, is train myself to not be like that. Train myself to have confidence and actually want to pursue this and actually not give up. And lately I've just been analyzing so much. I've been trying to figure out so much, trying to decipher how this goes and just analyze and break down everything. Twitch streaming and the YouTube content and social networking and communicating with people. And I know it may be a lot on my plate, to some people, and 100% understand that. And I'm trying my best to balance it out. I'm trying my best to make those decisions and choices to not fuck it all up, to not screw everything up, to not give up on everything. It becomes so real. It's a process of finding yourself. And for the first time in a long time, I feel encouraged to acknowledge it. I feel surrounded by people that want me to do better, which allows me to be honest with myself and say, Aaron, you set yourself back way too much. You put yourself in situations where you work extremely hard for something, and on the drop of a dime with a bad situation, you allow it to affect you. You don't take into consideration all the hours, all the people, all the support, and you focus on that negativity. And I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to focus on that. And I guess that's why I'm making this video, because I'm going through times of very good stuff. I'm a very happy person right now. I'm not going through depression. I don't have much anxiety, but I know I could be doing better. And I know I could be creating more. And I know I can just overall be pushing to be the better person that I need to be. And I think a lot of us can. And I think a lot of us can relate to that. I think a lot of us can inspire each other to go out there and continue to push to be the better person that we are without overstressing things or overanalyzing things. So I just needed to come out here and make this video at this very spot. Because this is the spot where years ago, when I first left my job and I first was losing weight, before I gave up on a lot of things that I came to all the time. This was my kind of escape. I'd walk around this entire lake, come out here and just collect thoughts, just think about things, and just realize like where I am right now. Right now there's no Twitter notifications going off, there's no post, there's no live stream, there's no people subscribing or donating or cheering. It's just me out here thinking about all the positive, thinking about all the negative. So from this, I say we continue to keep working, keep acknowledging the fact that things are good, things have been a lot better, things have paid off so much, and we're doing shit that I couldn't even fathom, I couldn't even imagine, and we're gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna keep creating, and we're gonna keep pushing ourselves to do better, and I am gonna lose this fucking weight, and I am going to make something of Twitch and YouTube. May not be tomorrow, may not be next week, but eventually something will come of it. Let's just all start being the people we deserve to be and stop putting ourselves down and becoming the people we don't want to be.